Now this is a rare executive maisonette in an all ready to move in condition, and we are at block 646 situated at Woodlands Ring Road. That's how you remove all the hanger from the hanger. I'm perspiring right now before we start. This unit is great in terms of transportation accessibility. Within a 5 to 7 minutes walk cutting through the streets, that will bring you to the Admiralty MRT. If you drive, you get a fully sheltered walkway to the car park, so regardless rain or shine, you're good to go. So if you love space, great transportation, accessibility and amenities, why not let's check out this home tour with us. Let's go! Very efficient layout for this unit because your main door opens up to your home straight away. There's not too much of a wasted space right here at the walkway area. Entire size of this unit is at 144 square meters, which is about 1.5 to 2 times the size of a typical BTO today. On the first floor, you get your living and dining space with the kitchen. There is a service balcony as well that comes attached with the WC. A study room as well, which can easily be used as a full-size bedroom. On the upper level, that's where all your 3 bedrooms are located, with a common bathroom as well as an ensuite. So just a little bit of history about executive maisonettes, or EMs in short. They were developed by HDBs in the past. By now it's no longer in production as they were discontinued in the year 1995. Thereafter, HDB replaced the market firstly with DBSS flats, followed by executive condominiums, which is what you often see in new launches in the market today. Now there's typically a high demand for EMs in Singapore due to its size. Now as the size of your family grows with kids joining your household, naturally you'll be looking for a home with more space. So if you start to hunt for a condo or a landed that has a huge size in nature, you realize that there's a huge premium for that. So EMs today are highly sought after. Firstly, of course, due to its size. Secondly, for the fact that it's value for money for the size that you are getting. And thirdly, for its unique attributes that you get 2 stories of space for your home. And because EMs have discontinued in production, supplies of EMs in Singapore are scarce. Coupled with high demand, that explains why the prices of EMs in Singapore has pretty much stayed resilient throughout the years, which is why it makes it worthy to purchase a HDB of this kind today. The first maisonettes were ever built since the year 1983, which were called the 5-room Model A maisonettes. And the majority of EMs that you'll find in the market today will be 30 to 40 years old by now. This one that we are bringing you today is one of the last batches of the executive maisonettes built by HDB, which is relatively young in terms of its age. With lease commencement starting from 1998, that means the age of this house is at 23 years old. With a balance lease of 76 years, that helps you with an easier exit plan when you decide to sell this unit off in the future. So right next to your entrance, you have a nice cozy corner right here. Nice to chill out if you have guests popping by your place for a short one. For shoe cabinets, you have ample space right around this corner. If you have a piano, I think this can be a perfect spot. So for some of our neighbors, they choose to use this space for their dining table. So ultimately, it boils down to your personal preference. And because of the fact that the stairs to the upper level is situated right in the middle of the house, that nicely segregates this zone away from the living. I think that's fantastic. And you have a huge room right here, originally planned for a study room. We chose to use it for dining that fits 6 people. If you have a bigger family, you can fit in a wider dining table that sits up to 8 people. The usage of space for this room, I think there's lots of flexibility. If you have elderly moving in together, you can enclose this space into a granny room so they don't have to climb the stairs. Definitely sufficient space to fit in a queen bed and wardrobes. Now of course, this can be used as a full-fledged study room as well. Now if you turn on the aircon and you don't want the cold air to travel out of this zone, you can beautifully enclose this space with glass doors. Very modern design, and at the same time continues to give you the visual feel of spaciousness within the house. Now right next to the study, that would be your kitchen. A fact to know about this house is that our owners have removed all the fixtures in this house already, including the kitchen cabinets, which is why you don't see any right here. So if you are looking for an EM to fully renovate to your personal preference, I think that this may be the one that you are looking for. You don't have to spend additional cost on tearing down the place. That will also save you on your renovation time frame as well. So I think that's fantastic. Now at the time of this video, our owners have already moved out. So if you are looking to move in earlier or wish to begin a renovation before the actual HDB completion, which usually takes about 2 to 3 months, that can be discussed. If you frequently do heavy cooking at home, just erect a sliding door, a dedicated space for a fridge right here, very squarish and decent in terms of the size for the kitchen. So the wall that segregates the room that we saw earlier and the kitchen is right here, and the wall towards the living is right here. And if you are planning to renovate into a modern open concept fashion, all the walls can be knocked down, possibly fit an island top right in the middle. Just look at how spacious your house can become without the walls. Just beautiful. So you get a very nice sized yard area for your laundry, and your WC is right here. Space for your washing machine and possibly your dryer. Now if you prefer a wider kitchen area, all you have to do is simply remove all the walls in between. With so much room in the house, you get lots of flexibility to play around with the space. Now for the storeroom, it's very neatly tucked underneath the stairs. That is a very efficient use of space. You don't have to use another separate room for your storage. And for a HDB, you can only find this kind of layout with an efficiently placed storeroom underneath the stairs in an Executive Maisonette. So right here, you get a very nice and spacious living room, easily fit an L-shaped sofa. You still have space for additional storage and cabinet. Viewing distance about 3.8 meters, which is very ideal. Now if you have a big family or expect to host guests frequently, you can fit more sitting space right around this corner. Orientation of the house is facing northwest, and because we are situated at level 4, if you enjoy a direct greenery view, I think this is gonna be perfect. Towards this direction, that will lead you to the Admiralty MRT, which is 5 to 7 minutes walk away. That is also where Kampong Admiralty is. You get both Giant and Fair Price right there, which operates for 24 hours. That gives you convenience to shop for your groceries at any time of the day. Right beside that's Admiralty Place, which is currently undergoing renovation since the year 2019. It is now slowly opening up in waves, which is due to be fully completed very soon. Now that will be fully integrated with Kampong Admiralty, and this will become the brand new Heartland Mall that will be in close proximity. In terms of amenities, we are well served by a lot of Heartland malls as well as shopping malls. One stop away will bring you to Causeway Point, where you will find Catay's movie theatre, several retail outlets, restaurants, as well as a supermarket. You have got Wood Square, which is right beside it as well. Now not forgetting the many other Heartland malls that are nearby, including the Tripoli Plaza, Vista Point, Woodlands Mart, and Woodlands Glen, where there's a 24-hour Sheng Siong supermarket. Primary schools within 1 kilometer include Greenwood Primary, Admiralty Primary, Evergreen, and Woodlands Primary School. And for recreational activities, you have got Woodlands Town Park, Woodlands Mega Park, and the stadium, all within the vicinity for your weekend family outing. Alright, I think it's about time we check out the upper level. Let's go. Now, one of the beauty of owning an Executive Maisonette is that you get a ledge provision, so you can display your souvenirs or ornaments, mount out your family photos or some art pieces. You can even convert this space into a bookshelf as well. I think that will greatly beautify this space for sure. Now, if you were to check out the prices of various locations for an EM, Executive Maisonettes are mostly populated towards the matured estate. So if you were to head down towards the central area at Bukit Timah, prices have transacted at $1 to $1.1 million. Over at Bishan, just this year alone, close to 10 units have sold above the $1 million mark. If you were to move out of Central a little bit towards the northeast at Serangoon Central, prices are transacting at the $900,000 range. Over at our unit situated in Woodlands, just a mere 5 to 7 minutes walk away from the MRT, the asking price is only at $668K negotiable. The size of the EM is the same as those nearer in the central area. You don't need a budget of $1 million, and you're in closer proximity to the custom towards JB and Malaysia as well for your weekend getaways. When the borders open eventually at a later stage, you get to enjoy the convenience. Now, from our experience, EM units fly off the shelves relatively quickly. So if you are after a more value for money kind of purchase, you are looking for space for your next property, then I think this is the unit that you want to aim for. Now Now for all the rooms, they are really spacious. Now if you plan to house in 2 of your kids, I think this is going to be perfect with 2 study tables right here. You can possibly fit in a double-decker bunk bed right here. Now I think this is going to be a great space to fit in a full height wardrobe as well. Now second common room, pretty much the same in terms of size. Now one of the things to note about this room is that you have a sunken in space right here. You can fit in your built-in wardrobes and flush it along this line of sunken space. I think that's a very efficient layout because it's not going to affect your moving space in the room. We have fitted in a queen. You can go for a king along with side table. Additional space along this wall so you can fit in your study table or your dressing table. Now common bathroom on the upper level as well. That makes it convenient for everyone on this level. Master room, if you love greenery, I think you will probably like this one. Master room faces the same direction as the living room right below. Nice greenery view right from here. We have fitted in a queen with side tables. You can go for a king as well. Sitting space next to the bed. You can read a book, newspaper. You can even fit in a massage chair right at this corner. If you have infants at home, great spot for a baby cot. Sunken in space at this corner, which is great for a dressing table, or you can warm out your TV right here. An L-shaped wall space on this side, which allows you to fit in a chest drawer, great for storage. Ensuite right in here, which has additional storage space right beneath the sink. I think it's really gonna be exciting if you are gonna be moving in right here into Woodlands, because there's lots of upcoming transformation that's going to be happening in this estate. Woodlands is well poised to be the star destination of the north. As part of remaking the heartland, there will be new star attractions and other enhancements that will transform Woodlands into an exciting destination for dwellers in this estate. Notably, the Woodlands Regional Centre, which spans over 100 hectares of land. This will be the key commercial hub in the north, which is going to bring jobs closer to homes. There will be new spaces for industry, research and development, learning and innovation. Once the full transformation is completed, more than 100,000 job opportunities will be created in the Woodlands region. Naturally, with more jobs created, demand for housing in this estate would increase as well, and with the increase in demand, that will play an important role in bringing out the overall property prices in Woodlands moving forward. And towards Woodlands South, the Woodlands Health Campus is set to be open in phases from 2023. You will expect a huge healthcare facility that spans over 7 hectares of land, or about 11 football fields, comprising a hospital with a capacity of 1,800 beds, specialist outpatient clinics, and intermediate long-term care centers. This is going to further spur out the number of job opportunities and growth in the entire Woodlands region. In addition, there will be upcoming connectivity enhancements that puts us in proximity to the upcoming North-South line and the Thomson East Coast line, where Woodlands MRT will be the first stop that will link us all the way towards the town and East Coast area. This will provide a faster access to the city. Traveling from Woodlands to Orchard will require a 50-minute journey by bus or MRT today. With the new Thomson East Coast line, that will only take about 35 minutes. So if you are looking for an Executive Maisonette a few minutes walk away to the MRT and you love the space, you have the option for early move-in or renovation, as our owners have already moved out. So do reach out to us. More property details and our contact numbers, they are in the link right below. So once again, this is Andrew Ho, 18 Property, we get your house featured. Why not let's check out this home tour with us? Great transportation, accessibility. This home tour with us. Let's go. If you have a bigger family, mentioned earlier, ha! Be just the one that you want to. Or possibly fit in your study table or even your dining. Great spot for a dining table.